The great croissant standoff of '67. Davy narrows his eyes. Right, that's it. Before suddenly pouncing, trapping you against the counter with his body while his fingers wage merciless war on your ticklish spots. Say your team, Davy, he demands between your breathless shrieks of laughter, nearly knocking over Mike's forgotten coffee in the process. Say it or I'll tell Mickey you stole the rum too. Somewhere in the distance a seagull screeches what sounds suspiciously like snitches get stitches. Fade to crumbs everywhere and absolutely zero regrets. Bonus scene. Mike walking back in 5 minutes later to find both of you covered in flour and Davy attempting to French braid your hair with jam-covered fingers. Christ alive, he mutters, backing out slowly. I'm switching hotels. The braiding debacle. You burst out laughing, trying and failing to shove Davy away as he concentrates with the single-minded intensity of a kindergartner trying to braid a stickman. Shh! It's art, he chides, pinning you in place with one arm and carefully smearing yet another glob of jam in your hair. Even his tongue is peeking out in fierce focus, as if he were sculpting instead of butchering a hairstyle. If you tell me to sit still one more time, you warn, barely suppressing your giggles as he tugs on your hair, I will bite you, and not in the good way. He only smirks, still attempting to braid. I'll take my chances. His fingers accident on purpose brush the back of your neck, making your breath catch. He notices, his smirk widening to a smug grin. You glare at him, fighting not to shiver beneath the touch. You're insufferable. He hums, feigning innocence as he tugs a lock of hair loose. You love me, he teases, leaning in close. You're trapped between the counter and his lean body now, your heart thumping in your throat. His fingers skim the column of your neck, making you shiver despite everything. He grins, tracing the line of your jaw before tilting your chin up. Don't you, he murmurs, voice dropping to that dangerous rasp that drives you crazy. Your own fingers are tangled in his shirt, gripping the fabric as you try to think when he's so close you can count his eyelashes. You're a menace, you breathe, trying to sound more annoyed than affected. The seagulls outside have gone quiet again, as if even they're holding their breath. Davy's dark eyes gleam. He's winning. You didn't answer the question, he says, leaning even closer. Your gaze drops inadvertently to his lips, lingering for a heartbeat too long. He notices because of course he does, his smile turning sly as his fingers find your waist. You swallow hard, forcing your eyes back to his. What are you going to do about it, you challenge, trying for nonchalance and failing miserably. His smirk is all danger and heat. I can think of a few things. The air seems electrified now, the room too warm, the sound of your own pulse roaring in your ears. Scene the moment before the storm. Davy's grin softens, just barely, into something dangerously sincere as his fingers trace the curve of your bottom lip. Tell me to stop, he dares, voice barely above a whisper. The challenge in his eyes is undercut by the way his breath hitches when your teeth graze his thumb in retaliation. You don't tell him to stop. The world narrows to the space between shared breaths, to the sudden sharp inhale when he finally closes the distance. And then naturally, Mickey's voice blares from down the hallway. Davy, if you burned my waffle iron again. Davy's forehead thunks against yours with a groan. We should run, he mutters. Like, now. Two idiots vaulting over furniture while Mickey bursts in brandishing a spatula like Excalibur.